Good morning. I don't know that you can hear me. You might not be able to. Today is the first day of my Jane Austen Extravaganza, and more than likely you have no idea what that means. Basically, I am only in the UK for 2 more months, and there are a lot of Jane Austen related things that I have not done yet or visited. So I made a trip, planned it all myself, to go to all of them this week. It's gonna be really fun. It's by myself. I feel like I'm the only one who really enjoyed this kind of trip. So right now I'm just waiting for the bus. It's gonna take me to the train station, which is then gonna take me to another train station. Then I'm gonna go to Jane Austen's house. Got a little interrupted, but I'm going to Jane Austen's house in Chawton today. And then I'm taking a bus to Winchester Cathedral to see where she's buried. Simple day after an exhausting trip out of the country. So what does the Jane Austen Extravaganza involve? Today it involves her house in Chawton and where she's buried at Winchester Cathedral. Tomorrow involves going to Lime Park, which was used as the outside of Pemberley in the 95 version of Pride and Prejudice. Wednesday is going to be Sudbury Hall, which was used as the inside. Really, it's just Pemberley days for those days. Thursday and Friday is just going to be me in Bath, where I will be visiting the Jane Austen Center. Rude. I will be going to the Jane Austen Center. I'm taking a Jane Austen walking tour and a bunch of other things, because Bath is more than just Jane Austen by far. Roman baths, Sally Lunn's I've been told to go to. That's basically it. Jane Austen with a couple other things in there. And I'm the first one on my train. Okay, so I took the train and I took my bus, but unfortunately the bus does not go to her house, it goes to a roundabout. So now I get to walk, but there are signs that say Jane Austen's house, so that's very exciting, and I will be there soon. I am sitting in Jane's garden. I just walked through her house and took quite a few pictures. Not so many videos. I just felt weird. I wanted to sit there and look at everything, not film it. There's a cat roaming around here. Hello. I got a little video of him for her earlier. He or she, they're keeping me company. Let's see, what have I done so far? I've dressed up in Jane period clothing with the help of one of Jane's great grandnephews. He's from the Knight family, so distant relative. I've been through her house. I saw her bedroom, her drawing room, her writing table. I've been around her garden a little bit. I should probably go get some lunch soon, but that involves leaving. I don't want to. It's so pleasant here. There's Cassandra's tea shop down, like, right across the street, so I might stop there and see if there's food before I start making my way to Winchester. I'm gonna stop at the store. There are quite a few books I want. I'm not getting very many books. I just want a copy of Pride and Prejudice, a copy of Persuasion, and one other thing. Lovely start to a lovely week. So I didn't end up having lunch at Cassandra's Cup. I had it at the Greyfriars, which was very good. I decided I have a little bit more time before I need to start headed towards the cathedral. Gonna take a little walk and see if I can find Cassandra, both Cassandras, Jane's mom and her sister. Well, I have my Jane goodies. Finished my visit at her house. I wish I could stay here forever because Chawton is just gorgeous and adorable. But it's time to move on. On my way back to the bus, which will take me all the way to Winchester Cathedral. So ends day one of the Jane Austen Extravaganza. I got to meet one of my idols today, and I'm very happy about that. Thank you for having me, Jane Austen House Museum and Winchester Cathedral. We will get started on the main adventure of this trip tomorrow. It is the morning of day 2 and waiting for the bus. Actually, that's my bus right now, so I'm gonna go. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Let's do this. I'm not gonna walk up to the house, I'm gonna get a minibus. Haha. This trip is gonna involve a lot of walking, so if I don't have to walk all the way and I can spend more time on the grounds, that's awesome. I have seen most things that I wanted to. My favorite scene in the whole series, though, Darcy meets the gardeners when Lizzie's trying to leave. The only problem is I don't know where that was filmed. I'm just kind of checking out all the buildings to see if I can find it. I'll know it when I see it. We're beginning day 3. Apparently I have to make a change on one of my trains. Shout out to the ticket guys who helped me figure that out. Today I'm going to Sudbury Hall and then getting 3 trains all the way to Bath. I missed my stop, so I got off at the next one and I'm gonna be a little late getting to Sudbury, which is kind of sucky because I was not gonna have that much time anyways, but what can you do? I'm gonna get there and then I'm gonna get to Bath and it's all gonna be fine. I thought I was gonna make my last train that I needed, but I didn't. So I got to wait for an hour for the next one. Definitely not gonna have as much time as I thought I was at Sudbury. Thankfully, it's just the hall that I wanted to see. I'm gonna have to book it through there, but I will get there. Still here. Still waiting for my train. And I have Legend of Zelda song stuck in my head. So today is just not my day. I got on the later train and that got delayed, so I missed the bus to Sudbury, and that bus only comes once every hour. So now I'm here to wait about a half hour. I'm probably only gonna get an hour in the house, which again is fine. I cared more about Lime Park, but still, that's annoying. I made it and I'm gonna give myself 40 minutes to walk through. I'm in Queen Square. I just finished my visit to the Jane Austen Center, which was so great. I know I didn't vlog this morning at all. I was in a mood after yesterday. It was a very long travel day yesterday. I just needed to go to bed last night, and this morning I just wanted to get out of the room and explore and, you know, see Bath, because the only thing I saw of it last night was dark and kind of scary. Bath in the day is lovely. I have been taking a self-guided Jane Austen walking tour, so I downloaded from the Bath website Jane Austen 15 chapters of MP3s with a map, and it's been great. I've seen a lot so far and I'm only halfway through. I highly recommend it if you're gonna come to Bath and look at Jane Austen stuff, because it's great. I'll put a link down below. I just needed to vlog about the Jane Austen Center because it was lovely. You go in, after you buy your ticket, you are given like a 20-minute spiel about the history of Jane Austen with her family. Lizzie Bennet gave me that spiel and I was the only one in the room, so that was fun. There's a video that is narrated by George Wickham from the BBC version, which was hilarious. And then I dressed up a little bit, then I went up and practiced my calligraphy. And then I talked to the woman who plays Anne Elliot on the staff, and we talked for like 15-20 minutes just chatting about Jane Austen, about life. She was just so nice. If by some random happenstance you happen to be watching this, thank you for being lovely. Thank you to also the woman who plays Lizzie Bennet, and to Mr. Bennet, and everyone I ran into today. You guys are great and doing good work. It's the last day. The goal today is just to see the Abbey, which I've already seen the outside of, and Roman baths. And also to eat some fish and chips, I think. That's interesting. I mean, it's warm water. It tastes old. So after a whole week of traveling, my Jane Austen Extravaganza has come to an end. I'm very sad. I like it here. I want to stay. Thank you for following along with my Jane Austen adventures if you've been watching for this long. I will see you next time when I'm with my mom in France. Bye, you guys.